All right, here we go again. Oil's over $100. Well, Washington back to excuses. A vital pipeline that's suddenly in doubt, and now a congressman enraged. Republican Jeff Fortenberry says that we wouldn't be looking at this pinch at the pump if we didn't plop on this pipeline out of Canada. So he's got a plan. What's the plan, Congressman?
Well, Neil, it's actually pretty simple. We used to support a strategic energy partnership with our neighbor to the north, the Canadians, but we've said to them all along, let's move the pipe. Many Nebraskans have been rightfully concerned about the location of this pipeline. It goes over a highly sensitive environmental area, an area called the Sand Hills, which underneath is the Ogallala Aquifer. 20% of the food production in this country is supported by the Ogallala Aquifer. We've been telling them for a long time, move the pipe, and this wouldn't have gotten so entangled.
Where are you going to move it? Where are you going to move it?
Well, interestingly, the company, I believe it was today or yesterday, announced that it would be willing to move it 50 miles or so to the east. There already is another Keystone pipeline in the eastern part of the state. I think
so
something like that.
It would still go through Nebraska, so there might be some environmentalists who say, no, Nebraska, no way.
Well, that's perhaps true, but I think most Nebraskans are rightly concerned about the current siting, would accept, again, a strategic partnership with the Canadians, and if the company had been more sensitive to our concerns, perhaps this wouldn't have happened. We have petitioned the State Department as well, who has regulatory authority over this, to take into consideration these environmental concerns. I wrote to the Secretary of State 3 times.
Is it too late, though, Congressman? I know you're doing the Herculean overtime efforts to save this thing.
Yeah.
But the Canadian Prime Minister has indicated he's talking to the Chinese. He's shopping this puppy.
Well, they've got excess capacity in other pipelines running through the United States. Apparently, they can move some of that oil through those pipelines. You think they still are? So that's just a threat? I don't know. Again, we want the strategic partnership, but they just have to put the pipeline in the right place and pay attention to our concerns. This isn't a 5-year project. This is a 100-year project. And given that they've already sited a pipe in another location in Nebraska, which went through with some difficulty,
why didn't they do this in the beginning? I mean, they could have saved themselves a lot of agony. Huh?
That's exactly the right question, and many Nebraskans have said that over and over. So finally, the State Department is listening to us. I think the company is listening to us. Hopefully this resolves itself.
Well, you're working tough on this. I wish you well. Congressman, thank you very, very much. Congressman Jeff Fortenberry, you know, it's common sense, right? Just move the thing. It's not like reinventing the wheel.